Hello everyone. Today we are at the beautiful Polynesian Resort, one of the two original resorts to Walt Disney World. This and the Contemporary were here on opening day. So let's get in, let's take a look at the amenities, buildings, and pools and see what you can expect if you are staying here at the Polynesian or if you just want to come and hang out and visit. There's tons of restaurants and things you can do without being a guest here. So let's hop into it and see what we can see. As you make your way into the lobby from downstairs, you have check-in to your right, and then you have a huge map of the resort, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. And then, of course, you have this beautiful lobby with the tiki and all the glass chandeliers and open skylights. It's beautiful. And then over here to the right, you have the BouTiki, which is their gift shop downstairs. They also have one upstairs that is a little more kid-focused with toys and things of that nature. But down here is where you will find your resort-specific merchandise, which Polynesian does not lack. You have this awesome dress here, which is themed towards Trader Sam's. And then you have the t-shirt that goes with it. And it's got Trader Sam's on the back there. Sorry, I forgot I was holding my microphone with that hand. Then you got Aloha from the Disney Polynesian Resort. The flowers on the mini ears. Have very own lounge fly with the tiki that is in the middle of the lobby. Down here, Aloha from the Polynesian Village. Beach towels. Another shirt. Oh, and look at this. They have a little ukulele. And this is one of the DVC characters that is friends with Duffy, which you don't see around very much anymore. But he has his own lounge fly here too, which is very unique. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find this anywhere other than here, unless you can see it on resale. But he has all his merchandise here. He is like I guess one of the mascots of the resort, and he's on this very cool Hawaiian style shirt with him on it. Let's see what else we got in here. Like I said, I'll try to keep it to just the resort specific merchandise, but there is a lot here. You have magnets, you have hats, and I'll try to get through this quickly. Hey. Oh, look at the hospitality set. That is awesome. Like for a dip and maybe things to dip it in, like a vegetable tray. Cups. Of course, Dole Whips. I can show you where you can get Dole Whips here. It's one of the few places outside of the park you can get them. Oh, wow. I do love this lamp. That is so cool. Unfortunately, it's $300. So it is not that cool. And then you got a robe. And then I think that's about it. Oh, well, here you got new merch for the Island Tower that just opened up. We'll show that also because that's one thing I wanted to mention in the lobby is that if you were checking into the Island Tower, this is also where you would check in. This is the only check-in for both the tower and the resort. So on this lower level, we'll continue with it before we go to the upper level. As you come in and you come out of the gift shop and you make a left, this is where you will find Trader Sam's, which opens at 3. It is a bar with all kind of interactive features and things of that nature. Something you definitely, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, check out. However, there is usually a long line to get in. I was here the other night eating nachos from Captain Cook's here in front of me and heard that it was a 3-hour wait. How are you? 3-hour wait to get into Trader Sam's. But this is Captain Cook's, where I frequent a lot. It is their quick service restaurant. And they have, pulled pork nachos that my family absolutely loves. Very limited seating though. So there is some outdoor seating, but it was raining the other day when we were here. And the little umbrellas they have, not so great. And here are people already lining up for Trader Sam's. It is right here, just this little inconspicuous little entrance, and that is it. That is one of the hardest bars to get into. So show up early and good luck if it's something you want to do. We will go back into the lobby, reorient ourselves, and keep going. Back in the main lobby, we are going to head up these very awesome 70s styles floating stairs, because who doesn't love that? But there are elevators right here if you are unable to, or maybe it's just been a long day and you don't want to climb stairs, because that happens at Disney a lot. But we're going to go up the stairs and check out the upstairs of the lobby. As you get to the top of the stairs, you have the Ohana check-in. The restaurant and lounge is actually back in that corner. In the mornings, it is a character breakfast with Lilo, Stitch, and friends. It is one of the only places you can actually meet Lilo. Stitch meets around the park at different places, mostly Magic Kingdom, sometimes at Typhoon Lagoon, but you will only find Lilo here. At night, or dinner, I guess, it is not character meal, and it switches up to a more Polynesian themed type menu. And then they also have their little grotto / bar with a little bit of seating, and there's some menus there, and you can sit at the bar, and it's open for lunch also. And Ohana is closed right now, so I can't go in and show you anything, but the views from Ohana resemble this. And there is the castle. So not a bad view from your table when you're eating breakfast or lunch. Moving back away from Ohana, you have the Kona Café, which is also a table service. It is a very casual table service. You can get wings, hamburgers, things like that. So very kind of traditional foods, and less expensive than what Ohana would be. Here, we can look at their menu here. We do have some sushi rolls. They have marinated chicken. Oh, they have pork chops, salmon, and then, of course, the big kahuna burger and the turkey mahi. And then right here, we have the Kona Island, which is like a little cafe, coffee shop. They have desserts, makes different coffee drinks. And then it's also one of the few places you can get hog juice on the go, which Molly, she's not in this video with me, but you can see our other videos she's with me, loves hog juice. It is passion fruit, orange, and guava. Now I can stop talking about that. And then right here is where you get on the monorail, second level, directly over where you walked in. And you go through security there, and then you don't have to go through security at the Magic Kingdom. You are already behind security. Just beside that is the Moana Mercantile, and this is where you'll find the more kid-friendly merchandise. This is where the stuffed animals are, the kids' clothes, the toys, things of that nature. If the kids are looking for a little souvenir. Nothing really resort specific in here, other than they do have a lot of Stitch stuff, because Stitch seems to be one of the mascots of this resort, since his movie is based in Hawaii. And then right next door to it, you have just a little grab-and-go section with different drinks and snacks and things like that. Oh, what is this? Oh, it is a Mickey Mouse waffle, but it's peanut butter flavored. I have not seen that. That might be my snack today. We'll have to see what we find and come back. They also have wine and certain alcohols here. And then grab-and-goes for things you might need, like headache kind of medicine, pull-ups, diapers, things of that nature. That pretty much takes care of the upstairs here. Let's get out behind the lobby and see what the rest of this resort has to offer. Heading out the back doors of the lobby, to the left here, you have Pineapple Lanai. Now, this is one of the only places outside of the parks to get an official Disney Dole Whip. So you will see a line here a good amount of the time. And what a lot of people like to do is, if, say, you're staying on Disney property somewhere and you don't have a ticket that day, you can come get a Dole Whip and you can watch the fireworks from the Polynesian, since the castle is just right across the water there. And as we get around to that area, I'll show you some great spots to watch the fireworks from here. Like with all of our resort tours, we have to go over the recreation. They have your Disney Family Wellness, of course, and then they have their signature event, which is making your own lei. Anything with a money symbol by it there does cost extra. And then you have your movies Under the Stars, which happens right here on this lawn that I'm at, which is right behind the Great Ceremonial House. The lobby gives you their schedule. You have the lava pool party at 3 o'clock every day. Mickey tie-dyed as there is at all the resorts. Paint a ceramic, and then the campfire, and we'll show you where that happens, where you can roast marshmallows or get a s'mores kit and do full s'mores. Lawn games, which happen here also, and a video game dance party. That one I have not seen. Show off your moves. And then here they have activities at night, which I have seen. It's very cute. They set up a DJ right here, and the kids run around. And even if you're not staying at this resort, I've had my kids, when we've come here to watch fireworks, end up dancing in the dance party. Here we have a map of the resort. You have where we are back here behind the Great Ceremonial House that leads you out to the lava pool and where you can get boats to and from the Magic Kingdom. You have all your buildings here named after Polynesian islands like Pago Pago in Hawaii and Fiji and so on. And then you have the new island tower out here. There is 3 pools. There's the new pool out here, the Cove pool that's with the island tower, of course the lava pool, and the Oasis pool. And let's get to going and see this resort. Oh, and I cannot forget the Bora Bora bungalows. These are super pricey, but super awesome. Let's get going. Right out the back of the lobby in the ceremonial house, you have the lava pool. This is the big theme pool at this resort. It has the waterfalls, the grotto, has the water slide, has a big splash pad and water activity center here for the kids with another slide. And it is walk-in at the other end, so you can just walk right into it. This is a smaller but excellent pool. Lots of seating around it too. And as we back away, that is the back of the ceremonial house. Up top there is the Ohana windows, and below it is the outdoor seating I was telling you about from Captain Cook's. And then just past that is the outdoor section of Trader Sam's, which is easier to get a seat, but you don't get all the interactive features. And here is the Trader Sam's outdoor section. You have all the drinks in the bar here. And like I said, you can sit out here and have all the same drinks you can from inside, but you just don't have all the tikis and interactive features that you would have inside Trader Sam's. And those doors are to the side there where the Trader Sam's main entrance was. So this resort has about 1 million different ways you can walk. So we're reorienting ourselves, easy for me to say, from the back of the lobby, Great Ceremonial House. And we're gonna come down this walkway. And this way we can get back to the Oasis pool, which does not have any slides or water features. So it is a more kind of relaxing, wading, swimming type pool. Usually not as many kids over here because they all tend to flock towards the water slides and waterfalls. So as you move between the Samoa, and I'm going to butcher that, but Niu, hopefully, buildings, you will find the Oasis pool. And like I said, a lot more chill than the lava pool. So here's another map. We are, of course, the big UR here behind the Oasis. We're going to head by the Tokelau building in Hawaii and get down here to a great place to watch the fireworks and then show the bungalows before we head to the beach and the backside of the lava pool. So a little Disney secret for you here. You can see the beach with all the chairs down there. Everybody will flock to the beach to watch the fireworks. But if you come the path around the beach and find this path that seems to go nowhere up this hill, this is actually where I prefer to watch the fireworks. And they pump the music in for Magic Kingdom up here too, just like they do on the beach. And there's way less people. Now, there aren't as many chairs, there's only a couple benches, and you might have to sit in the grass, but It is an amazing view. You can hear the music and you are almost straight on to the castle. So all the fireworks line up perfectly. And then if you're here on maybe like 4th of July or New Year's Eve or something, and they do the 360 fireworks, they're actually setting them off on the island right in front of you. So here you are in this awesome grassy area, and I'll zoom in with the camera so you can get a shot of it. There you are, lined up with the castle. So great spot if you show up and you don't want to sit on the beach and you want to take in the fireworks. Come up here to this hill, and it's an amazing spot to check out the fireworks. So of the 3 monorail resorts, I believe the Polynesian has the best location. Those buildings you see through there are TTC, and there is a path that takes you over to TTC. So if you wanted to take a monorail over to Epcot, you wouldn't have to hop on the resort monorail and take the loop all the way around and transfer. It is a very easy, quick walk to TTC, and you can just hop on the monorail straight from there. And then of course we have our Bora Bora bungalows lining Seven Seas Lagoon. And each of these bungalows has a back porch. I believe most of them have a tiny, like 2-person hot tub. And they all face the castle. So you will get private, personal views of the castle and fireworks. And they also stream in the music from Magic Kingdom to these porches. There's like a little volume knob back there, so you can turn up the Magic Kingdom sound as the fireworks start and enjoy a private viewing from the back of your bungalow. So here is the beach at the back of the lava pool, where they have all the chairs set up on both sides, and that is because you do have a clear view of the castle from here for fireworks, and sound is pumped in here. Now you can come here any night of the week, and even if you're not staying here, and watch fireworks. It's a lovely spot. When people are in from out of town, we'll come here and show them, you know, when they aren't buying tickets to Disney. Now, if it is a special event night, or it's like New Year's Eve or 4th of July or something along those lines, you will have to have a wristband to get onto the beach and watch the fireworks. I'll have people checking. But I have been here for 4th of July and been up on the hill that I showed you guys earlier and not been checked for a wristband. I'm not sure if I was supposed to be or not, but that was the case. Here is their fire pit, where they do their nightly s'mores and most marshmallow roasting. And right here on this edge of the beach, of course, is their dock. This is where the boat will take you to Magic Kingdom. Most of the time it is shared with Grand Floridian, so it'll go Magic Kingdom, Grand Floridian, and then over here, and then back to Magic Kingdom. So you have a monorail that'll take you to Magic Kingdom, a boat that'll take you to Magic Kingdom, and then if you're feeling super adventurous, there is a walking path that goes back behind the new island tower, through the Grand Floridian, and then all the way around to the entrance of Magic Kingdom. And my wife and I have taken that a good bit. It's actually not a bad walk. So if you're looking to get in some extra steps and a cool way of doing it, then head on through the walkway. Here's another view of the lava pool. You have a spa up there, a hot tub, and then more views of the mountain with the water slide and stuff. And they do have a little beachside restaurant over here, serving drinks and snacks and burgers and things of that nature. All right, checking in on the map because we're about to head over to the new island tower. So we are here. Where are we? We are here beside the Great Ceremonial House. Trader Sam's is just inside this door up the stairs. And we're going to turn around and go behind me here, go past Fiji, and get back to the new island tower and check out their pool. So let's head over that way, which is this way. As we round the corner of the Fiji building, we are into the new section of the island tower, which is the DVC section, new DVC section of the Polynesian Resort. And it starts with the Cove pool here, and they have some activities on the grass. And if I'm not mistaken, if you stay at the Polynesian or the island, the amenities between the two are for you to use. So you have access to this pool and this new cool Moana splash pad. They have a beverage refill station if you have your resort mugs. You don't have to go back into a food court or over to the Poly to get it. You can do it right here, wash them out and refill from the island tower. Across from that is the new Moana splash pad, which is very cool. You got Moana there doing her wayfinding stuff with water coming out everywhere. And then your Cove pool has a spa, and it is a more relaxing type pool. No water slides or anything of that nature. Just very chill, lots of seating. And as you come around, you have their bar and grill that's on property here. This is the only restaurant over at the new tower. You have an amazing view of the castle from this beach. I have taken advantage of laying in these hammocks a couple times. And just like over at the Polynesian, the island tower does pump in sound for the fireworks at night. So you can sit here and watch the fireworks from the island tower. And of course, that means all your rooms here at the island tower that are park facing have excellent firework views. Now, they did have a fitness center back over there. I don't think I showed it, but they do have a fitness center. And then we can go in and take a quick look in the lobby here. It's decorated beautifully, but you do check in still at the Polynesian lobby, the regular lobby. I will show you these. If you are staying at the towers and you do not have a room that looks at the fireworks, they have these sections here you can get to that will allow you to see the fireworks at night, and they pump the music in up there and get excellent theme park views, even if you just want to chill. So they have that one there, and they have this one over here. And then they have some facing the other way too, if people on this side of the resort want to go and take a look at the other side. Here is the entrance lobby of the island tower. It still smells so new in here because this thing's only been open a few months. They got the fish paintings above you. It's very pretty. They have these moss pillars hanging. I can't reach them, so I'm not sure if they're real moss, but I can't imagine they are. And then you have this awesome two-story, I'm going to call it a mural for lack of a better word, but it is Moana themed. I guess he's feeling so shiny. And there's Moana's grandma. From right here at the island tower, across to the original Polynesian, and out to the Bora Bora Bongos. Hope you enjoyed a tour of the resort. If you like what we're doing here, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a tremendous amount and costs you nothing. And I know it was a lot to cover in a short amount of time, but hopefully we got everything. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer all of them. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.